Good evening. Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads. What up, Gryffindors? Anyways, I am here with my August wrap up of 2024. It was a busy month, and so let's get right into it. August was a goal of 13 books. I read 16 books in August. The average rating for the books that I read in August was a 4.3. I read 9 of those in physical form, 7 on Audible. Year to date, I am at 122 books. So I am doing very, very well. It will slow down in terms of pace for the last third of the year because I'm going to be reading The Dandelion Dynasty. We have the Sackett series, which should help, but I'm going to have to bolster some of these big, dense books with some smaller entries to keep my sanity and that kind of thing. But it's going to be great. I am really looking forward to Dandelion Dynasty by Ken Liu. That is definitely going to be one of my focus, as well as some of my remaining 2024 goals that I kind of amended a couple months ago. And we'll get into that in a minute. But in terms of top books for this month, we have 4.9, Harry Potter and the Half-Blood Prince took first place in August. Second place in August, another Harry Potter, was 4.8. Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. The conclusion was a 4.8. In third place, we have a three-way tie. First book being Half a King by Joe Abercrombie. This was the first entry in the Shattered Seas trilogy. This was a reread for me. YA fantasy. I really enjoyed it. As you can kind of see here, I definitely hit the YA hard in August, and I really enjoyed it. The other two books that were a 4.7 tied for third place was Angel of Vengeance, which is the most recent book that dropped in the middle of August from Lincoln Child and Douglas Preston. It's the Agent Pendergast, most recent one. I finished it. I gave it a 4.7. I have it on Audible. I have yet to procure a copy of it, and I'll probably wait until it comes in mass market paperback. And then the other book was a recommendation from Professor X, who gave me some feedback after I posted my review. Great book, fast-paced thriller. Robert Krass, Hostage. I gave that a 4.7. My mom was enamored by my review, and so she wanted the book, and so I don't have my physical copy of it. I loaned it to her, so she's definitely going to be reading it. I'm trying to entice her to let me do kind of get her thoughts and give you the first kind of, Kevin Toll Reads Mom Edition. I don't know. Anyways, I haven't been able to twist her arm yet. But in terms of video and channel updates, lots going on here. 38 videos in August. I know I say this every month. I need to slow down on the videos. But I have a lot to say. There's a lot of feedback, and things are going really well. I had 6.2 thousand views in August. My views continue to go up. My subscribers continue to go up. I gained over 90 subscribers in August. I eclipsed 350. I'm approaching my 250th video. I'm at 240 videos now. It's crazy. Things are going really, really well. As much as people thought, hey, you're going to get burned out, I'm enjoying it. My wife, on the other hand, probably not so much. She gets sick of hearing me in this room doing videos, but it is what it is. So folks are enjoying primarily book hauls, some of the book tag videos, which have been fun, and getting engaged with other people. That's been a lot of fun. Q&A from the trails. Like the trail video setting seems to be, I thought it was going to be crazy because it's going to be, people are going to have motion sickness and people really dig it. And there's some pretty trails. I mean, around the lake we have here locally, it's nice. And it's definitely starting to cool off. I did a video earlier today where I did my TBR out there. I launched that. I'll definitely put a quick link for that up there. And as well as the end, I'll post my overall Harry Potter video up so you can kind of click on that if you haven't viewed it. But people are enjoying the trail videos, and it's great. I did a buddy read with Austin, a fellowship read. Hyde Reed doesn't like to call them buddy reads. He's a little more pinky out high class, I guess. But anyways, I'm poking fun. It was fun. We read Flint by Louis L'Amour. Austin is a great guy. You should go check out his channel, Outer World Media. He does a really good job. If you like horror, if you like Western, he's definitely your character. Hide and Read, on the other hand, is another channel. If you haven't checked him out, you should check him out. He has some really great collection of books. He's been showcasing some different things lately. Definitely putting in a lot of time and effort on his channel as well. You should check him out. In terms of other videos, I did some channel updates, which I kind of started in August. I did 3 of them. Those also seem to be well received. I got a lot of engagement, feedback, and comments, and that's what I want to see. I don't want to see, you know, put out a video and get like 40 views and I get 1 comment. It's kind of like, it is what it is. But I want people to comment. I want them, not because I need validation that you're watching. I want you guys to be engaged, and I want you to be interested in what I'm saying. If you're not interested in what I'm saying, I need to switch topics, and that's the kind of thing I'm looking for. So character study, deep dive character study, the Why You Should Read series are still, along with the book reviews, or pillars. Definitely going to continue doing those. I am pausing this week should be the deep dive character study. If you saw my weekly wrap up, I'll post a link to it as well. I am putting that on pause. I'm going to be doing some other miscellaneous videos, like my 6-month lessons learned on YouTube video that's going to come out this week. And so I'm going to put deep dive character study on pause, and next week we'll pick it up again, and I'll continue alternating weeks again with the Why You Should Read series. Wednesday has been busy with my shorts. What are you reading Wednesdays? I tend to do those early in the morning when I wake up. And those seem to really do well. Shorts do well. And that's kind of a segue into that lessons learned, is like the shorts do well. I'll have a short that'll get 150 views, and then I'll have one short that'll have 500. It's crazy to me. I launched in August the Saturday shorts. I am really freaking enjoying that. That has been so much fun. It's refreshing. It's new. I like short stories. People seem to like it as well. I did 3 shorts story reviews in August, and the average rating was a 4.3, so I've been picking them good. So far, all different authors. The 2 I have picked out for this week, which it'll be a surprise. I'm not going to say anything until you see it, but they are 2 that I haven't done yet either. I'm continuing to roll through that, trying to keep new ones new out there. And again, I always temper the expectations. I will come across a stinker. I will. It's bound to happen. But so far, it's been great. Again, huge engagement. I did a video, miscellaneous video, about do book ratings matter. That got huge engagement. Steve Donahue, who has a really cool channel. He's a really interesting character. I've been really digging some of his videos. I've been watching those in the evenings when I'm done reading. He kind of piggybacked off my idea, gave me a shout out, and lo and behold, that is the most engaging video I've done on YouTube so far. Tons of comments. I think it was over 50 comments. And so I continue to answer all the comments. It kept me really busy, which was a good thing, because there was a lot of cool takes. And it definitely gave me a lot of feedback that I'm going to put into my lessons learned video that will be coming out this week. So that's all really good. I continue to use the posting option to post about other channels, to highlight other channels, like Hannah, this young girl who has a really great channel. You should check her out. I posted on my community tab post about her. She's a young girl. I'm guessing 13-ish maybe, and she's so positive. You should really check her out. She does a really, really good job. Some funny moments. I mean, obviously I've been playing off of one of our subscribers that's joining our Wagon Trail read as we read through the Sackett series. Hide and Read is our captain. There's several of you that are going to go through and do this read along with the Louis L'Amour series, the Sackett series, and we're reading 2 books in September. And so there's several of us that are doing that, and we've been playing off, giving each other grief. And so I got called a city boy and fragile. And if you saw my trail video earlier today, I kind of played into that as well. I thought that was pretty funny. I had my first DNF on the channel. We'll Have Brides Will Travel, William Johnstone. It just wasn't for me. That actually was a gift from Hide and Read, and I'm sure he, again, would wish I would shut up about him being the one passing me the book. But my favorite video of the month was the book haul at Tess. I did a book haul at Tessa. I'll post a quick link for that in the video as well if I remember. But I really enjoyed that. She had a lot of fun doing that with me, and she picked out some books from the library that was unhauling books, and so she really enjoyed that. So let's talk goals. Obviously, earlier I reshuffled my TBR this morning. So in terms of my original long-term goals for 2024, I knocked off 2 big ones in August. I finished the Davenport series. I'm caught up completely. And then I finished Harry Potter, which left me with only one original 2024 goal, which was to finish The Dandelion Dynasty by Ken Liu, and that is starting this month. There's 4 books. I'll read one book a month starting this month and then finish at the end of the year. I'm really excited about getting into it. But if you remember, I added a bunch of other goals because I knew I had, 5 months or whatever left in the year. And so I wanted to add other things that I wanted to do. You all gave me a ton of recommendations on standalone books. And so I added like a list of like 8 or 10 books that I wanted to get to from various subscribers that mentioned it. I'm going to finish The Spirit Cuts Through Water this week. That was on the list. My Sister's Grave, Robert Dugoni, was a recommendation from Molly. That's on my TBR still. I was recommended to read Bad Monkey. That was the pick from you all when I gave you kind of a list of the remaining TBR. You picked that one. I finished that. Maximum Bob, I wanted to try out Elmore Leonard. I read that and reviewed it last month. The Silverbud Promise by James Logan, that was a recommendation by Nerdously Active. That is still on my list. I'm going to get to that, I promise, man. The Ruins by Scott Smith, I wanted to read that. I got one of those at the library. I added that. I knocked that out this month. I need to find the Teton Bunch. That was Faceless. He meant, it was kind of a novella kind of Western thing, and it sounded really interesting when he gave his review. I need to find a copy of that. I'm still looking, but I want to read that. And then Professor X, again, Hostage by Robert Krass. I read that. Professor X is like, hey, try this one out. Now I think it was the 2-minute rule, and so that's gonna be on my laundry list of books to find. And so then I had some series I wanted to continue with. I wanted to continue with the Corey series. I'm going to be reading book 3. It's on my TBR. I wanted to finish a reread of The Wayward Pines, so I put the first book on my TBR. I want to finish the last 3 books in the Jack Reacher series when he started writing the last 3 with his brother Andrew Child. And so I am going to be reading book 25 this week. I wanted to finish my reread of the Shattered Seas trilogy by Joe Abercrombie, and I knocked that out in August, which was good. And then I knocked out I wanted to reread book 21 in the Pendergast series, which is The Cabinet of Dr. Lang. I did that. And then I read, when it dropped in the middle of August, I read book 22, which was one of my third place highest rated books in the month, which was Angel of Vengeance in the Agent Pendergast series, and so I knocked that out. I want to continue with the Evan Tanner series, and if you saw my TBR, that is also so. As you can see, I'm trying to knock out these standalones, and then I'm putting books and trying to continue with these series, and I'm also keeping track of all of these and staying organized. And so I want to continue those. I want to continue with O'Connor. James at Little Big Library put me on to that series. I want to get to book 2 in the coming 45 days or what. I want to continue working my way through it. So there's a lot. But the good thing is I have also finished my 2025 goals. And so in the coming weeks, probably in October, I'm going to launch that for you all so you can see what's on the horizon for 2025. And I have some pretty ambitious goals there, and we'll see how that goes. But again, August was a fantastic month. I'm interested, if you read some great books in August, drop me a comment below. I'm interested in what you read. And here's to looking at September, and we're 2 days in. Yeah. And so hope you're having a great rest of your Labor Day weekend. We do have work tomorrow for some of us that still work, and that's a big UGH. But anyways, I hope you're having a great rest of your evening, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.